Yeah, I'm just trying to get a gauge on where you would go. Like, it's been put to me, if we take the CSIRO, for example, where a lot of their funding is externally funded and they've been asked to go out and get more external funding in order to do their business, that even in situations where a project is 100% externally funded, i.e. no call on the budget at all, that the CSIRO has had to say no to accepting that money because they would have to employ people to do the work, and that would breach the ASL numbers for their organisation.
That's just wrong. I mean, I've seen.
Is it?
Well,
because I've had a lot. Like,
well, let me tell you. I think there's a union there trying to do a bit of myth creation.
Well, no, it's actually not through the union. It's through people here.
Questions have been put to me that were very much generated by a union. Let me just make it very clear. If there is a good case as to why additional ASL are required, and the explanation is provided that that the opportunity for reprioritisation of existing resources has been exhausted, that absolutely can and would be considered by the government. I mean, the proposition somehow that there is inflexibility in this rule is wrong. It is something that a particular union has been trying to suggest for some time, falsely. There's no limit to the capacity of the government to make decisions to provide additional resources, as long as we have been satisfied that a genuine effort has been made to reprioritise existing resources, and as long as that there is a case that is in the public and indeed in the country's interest.
So are you saying in that situation, because this actually wasn't raised with me by the union, but that that did not occur at the CSIRO?
Look, I'll have to take on notice. I'm not aware of that specific instance.
Well, it's not even an instance, it's a series of instances, like that, where funding has had to be rejected and referred to universities.
I'm not personally aware off the top of my head, and I stand to be corrected, but I don't believe that I've been presented with a request to provide an exemption by the CSIRO. I mean, there's news articles which I saw again as a bit of a pitch. They did not follow proper process within government in order to get the resources that they're saying through the media they believe they need. The circumstance that you describe, if that had been put to the government, that would have absolutely been considered by the government.
Okay. All right, because I guess that links to where does an agency, like outside of the NPP process and looking at it through through the budget kind of process, if an agency is facing those, where do they go? Do they go would CSIRO go to finance and say, look, this is the dilemma, someone wants to give us a lot of money to do this work, we can't do it without employing staff? Yeah. Where does this get resolved?
If the CSIRO has a proposition that they can make lots of money externally as long as they employ more staff that they haven't currently got available, the first point of call would be obviously to work a proposal through with their minister and for that process to be managed through the proper process. I'm not aware of any such proposal having come through the process. Okay. I am aware of some of the attempt at propaganda that's been and myth creation that's been generated around that particular topic.
The other feedback